and crane. Your strike zones, right? Now, if he's attacking me on the street and he takes a position, right? There was his position. So when he went from here to here, that's when I would have attacked. You see? So it's, he's like, if we're fighting on the street, he would go back again. Now he takes his position. Boom! This is where I attack. So the hit now could come in many ways. I could come in here with the hit. I could come in, boom, here with the hit. But I'm taking it from here. I could come in, boom, here with the hit. There's a lot of different things because his hands aren't up yet because that's where I want to attack him from. But say he can I use this?
Yes, you can.
Just, I'm not going to break it.
Okay.
Just to have
it's okay, they're free.
So now he makes this move.
Don't stab him now.
He comes out. There's your strike zone. Now, if it's in flux, that's a strike zone. If he is intimidating me with a knife and he pulls the knife out more, and he's holding it, my strike zone is here. It's presented here. So one, none of my limbs, especially my general, is not going to come into the strike zone. I'm not going to, there's no need to push my general into the strike zone. There's no need to push my punch. There's no need to, if my punch goes this way, if I go this way, it has to know. And you could slide off of this, you can miss. And you have to, and you don't want to miss if a person has a knife. If you do miss, you want to be able to redirect it. So all my key points are here. None of this, so this I keep back. This is the next extension, we'll say. Unless I'm extending it from back here, and it's coming from this area. This is my extension from here. Nothing, and so this leads from here, this leads from here. It doesn't, I don't go this way and put my whole leg into it. So I'm keeping everything behind that barrier. It's the same as punching. It's the same thing, right? So if I'm here and I come across this way, see that? My punch now is going to come here. I'm coming to hit him here, say with the punch, right? Because I want to break his wrist. So I'm going to come in this way. Boom! And I may miss. So if I miss, then as I come back, I'll have another angle to come in and redirect it. But my strike zones are here. So finding weapon's easy. And the real idea of fighting against a weapon or somebody that's much larger than you, is everything has to be where you're coming from. So you have to think more snake-like. So here's what I want to work on today, right? So I don't want you to actually develop power, because like every time you guys put power in, you get too close, you hit. You shouldn't be connecting. You should be working with your strikes. So what makes a snake? To me, snakes aren't that fast. They just aren't that fast, because you could see where they're striking from. They can be confusing, especially if you misinterpret where those fangs are coming, right? But they pick their spot, and they're coming from that spot. So a snake will curl itself up, crane. It's kind of wild looking, but knows where it's coming from, right? Will pick its spot up, set itself up, see where it wants to sink its teeth into, and come out and strike and come back. So it's from a coiled position. Some snakes literally throw themselves at you. So they're coming this way here. When they come, they just throw. You see their whole body is like a spring.
But they have no crossing movement?
Well, they're not thinking like a human being should be thinking, which human beings don't think that way. They're just seeing their strike zone, going for it, and they go. So if you see that, it's just easy to just tap them right on the head. But, we don't see that because, we don't practice the way we should be practicing.
Well, even snakes position, though, because sometimes cobras, they'll reel their head back.
They all
before
position.
They come forward.
They all position and they come from their strike. And that's what you guys aren't doing. So in other words, now if you got your hand out, you just put your hand out. If my strike zone's here, you guys do this. That's why you're coming into it. If my strike zone is here, I'm coming from here. I take that position. It's like making it kind of like a snake.
The core, right.
And I'm coming this way, coming this way, coming this way. So my strikes move here. So I'm moving to here. Now if I'm coming closer, right, and he's far, I have to come from here, 1. So my motion here is going to be 1, 2. So I'm going to come here, 1, 2, 1, 2. And slowly, this is what I'm doing. On my way out, I'm sticking my thumb in his eye too. Right? So I'm coming in this way. Boom! It's coming here and here.
And it seems like on a very subtle level, your turn of your shoulder is driving your arm out.
Right. Just like a snake. That launches. What you guys need to do is one, it's not just eye coordination, Joe. You know, because I know you have that depth perception thing. It's how, you know, where you're coming from and what you're striking from. You got to think more of that nature, more about that nature. And then you have different ways of getting in and out. So if he's standing here and I'm coming this way, my motion here is to. So what I did here is I took a chop. I came in this way, came across this way, turned it to a chop, and I came right in here. That's the motion I did. It was here, right? So here, all this is happening. So say he comes with the block on that. He comes with the block. Then my motion from here is got to see, he's already coming with that hand. It's going to come around. It comes around, and now he already showed me what he's going to do. And I'm still on the attack mode. But he could also be on the attack mode too. Something could be coming out from that, and I have to be able to work off of that. The idea of excellence is to hit them before they hit you, which is a really good rule. In combat. So now if, say, the two of you were going to stand and face each other, right? Stand over here, guys, stand this way, right? So now, take a more snake-like attitude and do 2 strike zones, but with no power, just snap like a snake. Pretend these are teeth and you have venom that you're going to be squirting into him, right?
Am I blocking?
No, no blocking. Just give him a target, okay?
So I'm just doing 2 strikes?
Uh-huh. See, that's better. Now he's getting a little bit better on the movement, right? Okay, Joe, now you try it. Pick 2 areas that you want to strike at.
Don't hit him.
No hitting.
That's,
No, snake. All open hand.
Okay.
that was cool though.
There you go. It's a little bit better. See, so now you guys are working with your bodies more. Now you guys get out of there. Okay?